This is a clip. We were just talking about black businesses and supporting local, and also, the designers that we know. He actually was at, I'm not sure if it was a conference or anything like that.
Conference, yeah.
Okay. And he was talking to the attendees about supporting black businesses and how it shouldn't be about me supporting you based on you being a black business. It should be based on you having a good business. All right. So let's jump right into it.
I'm black. I'm black people. Nobody gives a fuck about that. Kill that shit. Either you got a good business or you don't. All that shit, don't nobody want to hear that shit. That's a hustle. Support me because I got a black business. Is your restaurant clean? Is the food good? Do you got consistent cooks? Is the material of your shit good? Stop doing that. Oh, you support the white people? No, I support consistency, baby. Yeah. Fuck about what color you is. I'm gonna spend my money. That paper, I'm gonna spend them millions where the fuck I want to spend it at. Whether it's Porsche, Ferrari, Lamborghini, I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do while I'm here. But I'm gonna tell you one thing, I ain't gonna be finessed off some black shit. But one thing about it, 70% of you motherfuckers is not going to make it. I'm not no motherfucking fake ass motivational speaker that talk this dumb shit. I'm the number one nigga in the country. You know why? Y'all seen me come out of the penitentiary. I make millions and I make millionaires, baby. You understand me? I come from.
Yeah, man. Good message. Good message, especially to who he was speaking to. He was speaking to a group of entrepreneurs, almost like at a conference, and he's telling them like, "Yo, listen, man, the Black Lives Matter movement is over. Like, the support, the black business, just people rocking with you because you're black. Those days are kind of numbered, yo. People are gonna spend their money." Bringing it back full circle to what we were talking about earlier with China and everything like that, and with the tariffs and everything like that, prices are going to go up on certain goods. So people are going to be more frugal, and they're going to think more about where they're spending their money. They're going to pick their spots more. So they're going to go for the quality spot. They're not going to go somewhere because it's black owned. They're going to go somewhere because it's good. And I think he's telling people to adjust your margins, adjust your strategy. If you've been relying on the black card, you should probably be cleaning up your act now to,
I don't
step it up a little bit.
I hear what you're saying. I hear what he's saying, but other communities do it.
Yeah.
They support a business, a brand, because there's a kinship there.
What's wrong with those communities are usually brainwashed by religion.
Maybe not all the time.
Usually.
Maybe not all the time.
All right.
All right. Let's just say
the black community's not. They're not forced into something because they all go to the same place.
Okay, why are you calling? All right. Now, I would never tell a person to support a brand or a business that doesn't benefit them anyway, where it's like they're not getting the level of service, they're not getting the quality of product, right? But if there is a product or service that's comparable to another brand or another business that's not black, why not give that person the business? Because
if it's comparable, then yeah. If it's comparable, if the customer service is there and the service is there and the product is the same thing, then why not? Yeah. But if you're gonna, get like a lesser product or the customer service isn't on par,
what if it costs?
And I feel like
what
that's
if it
all
costs a little bit more money?
Why would it cost a little bit more money? Because I feel like that's another thing that people do, is that they price gouge their own community too.
I don't think so. I think that as specifically a black community, we don't have connections or resources when it comes down to importing, exporting. So let's just say there's a African American woman that starts a beauty supply store.
Mm-hmm.
We know that a lot of that product is coming from China
Or India.
But India, a lot of hair comes from India, but as far as like the products,
right,
comes from China.
Got you.
And majority of the time, they own the stores. And I've heard about situations where Black owners have been kind of pushed back to the wall of like we're going to run you out of business. Like we're going to make sure you're not able to get your product at a reasonable price so you can sustain your business, because we're trying to put you out of business. Because they control the importing the importing of those goods.
Well, then you're in the wrong industry. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, if it's that fickle, if you in the game, then that industry is just, I don't know. Those things need to be exposed more, and it needs to be examined more on a bigger level. Because if we're talking about an industry where Black people spend all their money out and they're being blackballed in making money into it, why isn't it like a big deal? Like, why aren't people fighting back more? Why aren't people looking for other options or looking for other suppliers?
Because honestly, I feel like it's not a lot. Certain businesses that there's a few different issues going on as far as like Black businesses are concerned. I think Black people.
I'm cut you off for 1 second. Kanye said a lot of foul things, right? But one thing that he did say, which was foul, but what resonated with me, and I looked at it with, like in a separate way, was slavery is a choice.
Okay.
Slavery was not a choice in America during the whole chattel slavery, but I feel like slavery today is a choice. If you want to be a slave to a brand or a corporation or industry, it's completely on you.
Okay.
You could break away from those things, and you could pivot, and you could do whatever you want to do. We live in a free society, capitalistic society. You're free to pivot, and we are free to boycott certain things. If you bring a light to these issues, I feel like people would fight back a little bit more.
But what's the resolve though? Like, what's really the resolve? Like, because if we boycott, but we don't have a infrastructure to start, a new version of whatever we're boycotting, it's like,
you got to make it here. There are plenty of people who make their products naturally here. Like, there's nobody who knows their own hair like their own people. You can make it from here. You can make it here. So if people are, going with a more natural look, or with more, even with like wigs, like, yo, you gotta, I don't know, man. If you want to be stuck in that cycle of that whole thing, and you're stuck in that, it's on you.
All right.
I don't got no patience for that. Like, I'm not a victim. Like, I'm not a victim. Like, it's like people like looking to be victims. Like, people are looking to be, woe is me, or the man is out to get me. You got to change certain things.
I don't think it's like that. I think like saying that my business is a Black owned business is sort of like one of the selling points. To some people, it's a selling point, right?
It's cool.
Some people would like to support a Black business, right? And some people,
it should be second nature, yo. It should be second nature. First of all, you should rock with people that are in your vicinity. I have a Black plumber, a Black handyman, Black electrician. I bought my house from a Black realtor. Like, it should be easy.
Yeah, but there's certain instances I don't think you do everything Black.
Mostly.
What about the grocery store?
There are no Black grocery stores.
what about like the wife's beauty supply for your daughter or something like that? You know what I mean?
Can't call her. I don't know what she
like,
buy, but Amazon. I don't know.
But
I don't got my hands in that.
Either way, like
maybe the dude that drop it off is black, but I don't know. You know,
but,
be
all
going
right.
for convenience on that.
Based on the clip, right?
Just be great. But go ahead.
Of course. I think that kind of goes without saying, but like we have to understand, and I'm not trying to give any type of like excuse, but like we're working at a disadvantage, and I think
why
we need to know that.
Why are we working at?
Because we don't have the infrastructure to kind of like import, export our own goods. We're at a disadvantage in so many different ways, right? So you saying you when I initially said that other communities do it, you say, oh, they're linked by religion. All right, well, either way,
and culture, religion and culture.
All right, but we have culture, right? Do we have culture or no?
Not really, because black people, like, we all look the same, but we're not from the same place.
Okay.
Like, black people don't have the same culture. We don't have a shared language that we just speak to ourselves. Black people are truly a monolith, like same way white people are. Just because white people are white don't mean they're all from the same place, you know? So we don't really have that, you know? Some people are binded by religion. Some people go somewhere because those people there speak their language. Some people go there because all the signs are in their language there, and they go there, or they could get stuff from their home country there. So they go there, you know what I mean? We don't, as black people, we don't have that. We just have the struggle, and I feel like a lot of people exploited the black-owned thing. The Black Lives Matter, everything like that. It was a nice money grab, but I think Wallow's telling people that, yo, it's kind of over. Now you got to stand on your merit. You got to stand on your own too. And now your product is gonna be what speaks for you.